What's going on, everybody? It's Korr here, and welcome to Korr Storytime Episode 2. Now, I know it's been a while since we've seen each other. The last time we saw each other was my NFS Heat Studio video, and even though I know I said that I was going to make a video discussing Need for Speed Heat's gameplay trailer, I never got around to that, but that doesn't matter. So, the reason why there weren't any uploads is, well, to be honest with you, I kind of got lazy, and then after that, school began, and now I finally have some time to record a new episode of Korr Storytime. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the story. So, our story begins in October of 2018 when I met this person that the story is about. Unfortunately, unlike last time, I didn't come prepared with nicknames, so you're just gonna have to make one up yourself. And let me know what you came up with in the comments below. But I met this person in about October of 2018 through a mutual friend, and my first impression of her was good, but, you know, I never really considered doing anything else besides friends with her. And she was nice. The way I can describe her behavior most of the time is like, you know, when you see your grandma or aunt after a very long time, and they're like, oh my god, look how much you've grown. You're such a handsome boy now, or a pretty girl, depending, you know. That's how she acts when she sees me, because she always, like, has really nice comments to make every time she sees me. And, you know, that's very flattering, things like that. You know, I never minded that. And we got really close really quickly. It's basically how it all began. And the place where this story got its name begins in December of 2018, so about 2 months later. We hung out before that several times, and we became friends eventually. And one night I decided to rally up the troops, if you will. I decided to gather all my friends because I was traveling the next week to the UAE, where I would be staying for a month, and I wanted to see all of my friends and catch up with them before I go. And, you know, we organized each other, and eventually about 10 or 15 people came along, and we were all a giant group. And we had a good night, and this person was also there. And so this person was also there, and we went to this pretty major cafe in my area, let's just say. A lot of people go there, and we sat around, you know, it was all good. And then when we got up, we went outside for a little bit, and we went to, like, the square where I live. There's a big square with a giant statue in the middle. And there were these, I don't know how I could call them, like, these wooden structures that had, like, they were selling stuff, kind of like in Paris when you go to Disneyland or whatever. Like pop-up stands, kiosks, whatever. We were around that area, you know, there was some kind of event going on, I think. And this person starts talking about diets and stuff. And you know how girls are with diets, you know. They'll go on a diet one day and then the next day they're off the diet because they couldn't resist the temptation. I decided that this would be a good opportunity for a joke. So when she was discussing the diets, or began the conversation about being on a diet, I was like, oh, you girls never follow those diets, do you? The next 3 seconds, I receive a punch directly in my stomach. And I know what you're gonna say, oh dude, come on, you got upset with someone over a punch in the stomach. Well, I understand, you know, obviously it wasn't intentional, and it was just a joke, but it knocked the wind out of me. You know, I guess it was strong enough to knock the wind out of me. And the thing about me is, sometimes I have these moments where I get so pissed off at what's happening that I just turn around and leave without saying anything. I was unfortunately not able to pull that off this time because everyone came after me, and we kind of got into a little bit of a fight with this person, and we stopped talking for a while, and my friends took me to town. They were like, you're an idiot, why did you react like that, you need to be stronger. They took me to town, and the more time passes after that, the more I realized that it, you know, was kind of ridiculous, but, you know, it was something that I decided was right to do at the time. And eventually, a couple months after I returned from the UAE this year, we made up. You know, she apologized and I apologized to her, and that was the end of that. And we're still friends to this day, but it's a story that's gonna stay with me for a very long time, and it's something that I'll remember this year by. Apologies if I'm sounding a little emotional or something like that. It's not the intention at all, but you know, just how it goes with these things. So yeah, that's about it for today's story time. It's a little bit shorter than last time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for 100 subscribers. It means a damn lot to me. And yeah, so be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch because I'm planning to begin streaming soon. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!